Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the series where I review the many tanks and armoured vehicles in Armoured Warfare. In this episode we'll be having a look at the M2 Bradley Tier 6 AFV. So let's take a look at those stats. Taking a look at the stats, I will be comparing the M2 Bradley with the BMP-T Terminator. However, as it's a premium tank, so take it with a pinch of salt. Damage 51, it's an autoloader and the penetration is 131, which is quite a high penetration for an autoloader. Damage per minute 7,205. That's made to us a 7-second reload and a 273 round per minute. That 7,205 doesn't even compare to the damage on the Terminator. The Terminator doesn't compare to this tank on the damage per minute. That is insane damage per minute. But it is an autoloader, so you have to accept that it's going to be something really high. However, you probably won't be able to pen. Well, 131 pen, you can pen quite a lot of things with that. Hit points 1300 versus 1100, so better there. The hull is 106, 85 on the side, and 70 on the rear, which is still okay. Not the best for tier 6. There's a lot of stuff can pen you, but it is okay. Turret is 82, 70 on the side, and 50 on the rear. So turret's not that great. I mean, it's getting to the part where the turret is not looking good. But it's an AFV, what can you expect, really? Max speed of 66 km an hour versus 64. Acceleration 2.34 seconds versus 5 points. So the Terminator doesn't compare to Bradley in the mobility with guards. Hull traverse 44 degrees a second versus 40 degrees a second. It's okay, it's about the same. View range of 408 meters versus 425. Cannon depression of minus 12 degrees versus minus 6 on the rear versus minus 8 and minus 8. Accuracy of 0.09, aim time 1.91 seconds, and a tight traverse of 50 degrees a second. So, from the stats, I can see that it has a great gun. The damage per minute is insane, especially for an AFV at that. Hit points is pretty good, 1300 for an AFV at tier 6. Composition of aluminium, not the best in the world, and not the best armor in the world. So it's not about armor; it's more about maneuverability and using that gun to put rounds on range that will damage your opponent. Is pretty much the gist of this tank so far, just by the stats. Let's have a look at that armor in more detail. And on to the Bradley's armor. The front of the armor hasn't got much. It's an AFE, so they normally don't carry much armor to be light to attack. So it can be speedy, and the Bradley is no different to other AFEs. However, it does get some nice ERA armor on the front slope, and on the side slope here, and on the turret as well, just some small ERAs there. But other than that, not much survivability, so easy peasy pens on the front. If you can't pen the top half, you can pen the lower half pretty easily, or the turret for that matter. Side of the tank, big flat side, big tracks though, tracks go to about here. So don't aim there if you're firing some interesting ammunition. Rear, big flat. I believe the engine's actually in the front of the tank, around here. So there's won't be able to get any damage on the back. Alright. Let's look at some retrofits. Now the Bradley comes with 3 retrofit slots. A universal slot, an armour slot, and a firepower slot. For the firepower slot, I'd recommend a normal dose of more damage. For an armour slot, I'd recommend my normal dose of HP because it has no armour. And for universal slot, you can decide your own there. I don't really have any recommendations for anything else on this tank. Anyway, let's have a look at some gameplay, see how it performs in battle. Here we are on the first game of the Bradley. On the map we like to play a lot. I think it's cavalry, yep. Oh my god, this is not the best place to be. Oh lord, pop some smoke. I do like the smoke changes. Oh, we've lost so much health. It's going to be an interesting game now. Right, so we can pop smoke because the new changes of the smoke give us about 15 charges of smoke rounds. We have got 2 missiles. We can't fire on the move though. This is recorded in 0.17, so it's got some of the changes for the rockets. However, I've just blown away my cover. Amazing. Come on, please. Oh, it's APS. Oh, no, it's bad. There's a leopard coming. Has there got any backup at all? He's still looking at me. We could have done optimal, more better than this. I mean, finding this leopard at the start has not been the best idea in the world. Can we pen the leopard from the side? Not really. I mean, we can if we hit his engine deck, which gives us a critical hit, which I recommend everyone does. Just shoot tanks engine decks if you can hit them. Can we load rockets on this guy? I get on. So he's got APS, but he's used it on my tank. Okay, he's down. Got 1 kill so far. Let's move up, and we can target this Stingray over here. Hopefully pen him, which we can't. Aim for the driver's hatch. Yep, driver's hatch we can pen. Side armor. Not even the side armor. Oh, we can a bit. Yeah, we can a bit. Let's get the engine deck. We can get critical hits in the engine deck. Fire some missiles. Nope. Okay, missiles out. Let's reload our missiles. Right, since we have like a 1 second, 2 second delay on the missiles firing each, so we can fire one and have to wait a second, and then we can fire another one. So that's okay. That's okay to something to remember. We have to stop the fire though. It doesn't have can't fire on the move, so it's historically can't fire on the move at all. Right, let's take out the secondary. It's a good idea. Got 2 Bradleys on this mission. Is the tank down there, or it's over there? It's in the town actually. Oh, BMD, BMP, BMP. Yep, we can take him out easy. There's a Bradley over there. Let's go for the M8. I don't see many XM8 and enemy AI drivers, do we? I really do like the XM8. It's a nice tank. Let's take him out. He's down. Side armor with this guy. That's what you ever do in this tank. Just shoot side armor. Oh, Terminator. We can't shoot the that side of the Terminator. It's impenetrable for my bullets. Let's just shoot the top. Some good. Okay, we'll have to. Maybe we can fire some ATGMs at them. Oh wow! I missed that tank. Hit that tank. Wow. Okay, hit the engine deck. That's good. We have a boss down here. We might want to go around the side of him. I don't think I can even get him there. Bradley's moving back on me. But he got shot again. He's not having the best game in the world. Might actually lose this. We've lost the tank already. I'm on some not on the best. Bradley behind me just shot me. I'm not on the best hit points in the world. Bradley's definitely not on the best hit points in the world. Or did he just? No, he just repaired. It's fine. We definitely won't lose this. Okay, let's take out this VFM. He's down. We've assisted our teammates in doing that. Take out the Terminator. We'll do some amount of damage to the Terminator with our autoloader. Now we can go for the Stingray down here. Take him out. Hit the ammo rack. Straight for the front ammo rack. Why am I being shot? Oh my god, this is bad. Pop a smoke. Oh, might even have to pop our heal kit. What's I don't know. Still, yep, they have to pop it then. Oh, that was tight. Getting out of there. Okay, Terminator. Right, we've got a Terminator over there. With something we have to keep in mind. We can shoot the Stingray as far as we can. Well, maybe I'll get some rockets out for this guy. He most definitely has APS, but I have two rockets, so it doesn't really matter to me. Oh, I can get his side. APS been fire again though. Good with this tank, got 2 missiles. That's what you can do. You can bait the APS and then shoot him again with a missile. Doesn't work on most tanks. I'd probably just do that with tanks that have APS. If you shoot a tank with APS with these missiles, I recommend only if they're on low hit points, so you can get the kill on them. That's probably best because it only does 400 something damage. There's Stingray. Hold on, Stingray. He's down. Autoloader is very effective on this tank. It's kind of a massive target though. I mean, everything can pen you and everything can hit you because it's huge. Gun depression isn't the best either. So we have to use some rockets, I think, for this. Side of the Terminator. Where did that rocket even go? Top of the Terminator. Where did that rocket even go? It's a weird trim of rockets on this game. Well, we get the Terminator here. He's an easy pen with our autoloader. Straight in the where I'm shooting now. Side of the turret. It's not really. Well, it's not a turret, isn't it? I don't know what you'd call it. Would you call it a turret if it's like unmanned? And yeah, I would call it a turret. It rotates. Yeah, okay, I'll call it a turret. Okay, we've got another Terminator at the back. We can shoot a missile at him. He's down. Easy peasy. Easy peasy indeed. Right, some more tanks. We're coming to the end of the game now. As soon as you get to that cap circle on this map, the end of the game is near. I don't think I'll be able to get him, so I'll have to go down the hill. Let's just look at our surroundings first. We have got a tank up here. Let's shoot through all of the buildings just to get him. That's very good. We can definitely hit him in the turret. shooting the slope armor from the front of the Bradley is very tedious, and you won't probably get a kill or won't damage him at all. So you definitely want to be shooting him in the turret if you then encounter one from the front and you can't see his lower plate. Okay, I think we should move up here, or maybe use our rockets on the hill. Oh no, there's so many times in this map where I've just been sitting here and I was like, we need to move up, and then move up, and then just everything gets lit up all around me. So I'm very cautious about moving now, because other tents. It might be the last tent though. We're probably not going to get the last kill. And he's down. There's the last tent, and I'll see you in the next game. Here we are in the next game in the Bradley. It's on Operation Starry Night. So not the best mission for a AFV with no armour, because the first part of the mission involves this town area, and this town is all close quarters. So I don't like battling it if I'm in an AFV. And oh my god, I spotted so many tents right there. So let's engage the BMD. Hopefully get a hit on him and do a kill. I want to pull back before he gets a fire again. So it's very hectic at the start of this map. Indeed. Maybe we can, oh my god, let's just unload rockets into him, and then absolutely miss the second rocket, and then just use the autoloader. We can use that as well, I guess. That's an okay tactic. Artillery in the distance. We know he's around A9 area, because we just saw his shot coming in. Okay, we've got a tank here. We can shoot the back. It's a Challenger, so we can shoot the back around this area. We've got to miss the side skirt, so we'll get no penetration at all. So we're shooting where the wheel for the track is. Oh, it's a leopard! Run, run, run! Run away! We're very fast in the opposite direction. It's very good. Oh, I just hate coming around corners on this part of the mission, and just finding the tank there. Oh, Challenger! We can get the back to the turret. Easy pen and potential ammo rack. Bradley in the distance. Something spotted to our right. No idea what it is. We'll go for the Bradley. He's down. Go for the T-72. Get him in the turret. Oh my god, I've been shot from behind. Maybe a leopard. Might have been a leopard. I don't know what actually shot me there. No idea what shot me. But something shot me. So yeah, so like the last game, we're already on low health. Somewhat low health. It's just below half. We're already on low health because of some early things at the start of the game. Last time was a leopard at the start of the game. This time it's a leopard at the start of the game. So, bane of my existence, the leopards. I'm sure my German buddy would love that. Anyway, fire on the leopard there. Teach the leopard a lesson for shooting me. I think there's an artillery at A9, A8 area. Maybe not, since the artillery spotted up there and he's been taken care of. Alright, so mission has progressed to the second stage. It's just to defend the cap in the centre of the village. All the farms are. So what I'd like to do with this part of the mission is with a speedy tank or an AFV like this, somewhat speedy tank, as a Thunderbolt, I like to move up to the back of the map and then engage targets that spawn up there, and then I have a better way of targeting tanks in the middle part of the map, but on I can get their rear. He probably has APS, so we can fire again, get the hit. Oh damn, almost the kill. Okay, right, so we got a Thunderbolt in the distance. Why don't we see many XM8 AIs? I really want to see an XM8 AI. I don't think I've seen one. I don't know if I've ever seen one actually. That's interesting. I don't know why. I don't know why that's a thing. Anyway, let's move up on the tents on the hill and try and do what we came up here to do in the first place. Okay, we hit him in the track, did no damage. We didn't get the kill though. We definitely can get the kill indeed. Something on the hill. This is the risk you find. If you get into this position, this is the risk you can take. Or stuff on the hill can spot you, and you won't be able to really spot them unless your team spotted them, like them. Like that situation, team spotted him, so I'd be able to shoot him. Anyway, let's push to the top of this hill, and then we can engage the targets at the spawn up there. And then after that, we can push down to the third objective. Aimate Thunderbolt. He can't actually hit me because his gun depression on the back is like +1, so it's fine by me. then definitely pen the hell out of him. Let's move up. I probably won't be able to get a hit on this tank because he'll die before I get there, maybe? Potentially? Yeah, he died now. Okay, alright, so we're up here. Let's push up to the third objective, which is defending the... I think it's like it's like one farm area. Like a field. Or field, couple fields actually. Anyway, let's push up there. We've got some targets that are pushed down from the south. And those targets will quickly dispatch. Right, let's take him out. That's very good. Let's move up. Oh, tank to the left. He's spotted. I don't know if I can hit him. Preemptive missile there. Hopefully, I was hoping I could hit him behind the fog of war or the trees. But no, I couldn't find his lower plate. The only way I would have penned him there was with the lower plate. Fire missile at the Terminator. He's down before the missile even hit. So no effect on that one. Is that another Terminator there? Yes it is. This is going to be bad. I shouldn't be pushing out like this. I should stay behind, really. No, don't push out, please. Don't do that. Right, we've got VFM moving this side. Let's take him out. Right, I popped my medical kit thing. What do you call it? I don't know what you call it. The one that gives you like partial health back. Because the VFM had a higher average damage than my hit points, so I didn't want to be snapshotted by the VFM there and then killed instantly. So I only popped something there. Stingray, shoot him, easy peasy side, penetrations there. He's down. Let's push up and take out the Terminator, who's the bane of my existence in that corner. Coming up to the end of the game now. We can dotate my normal spy at E0. That means we can get hits on the cap and hits on the southern area of this map. Like this tank that just got spotted here. Load a missile ready for him. Haven't really used the missile. We used the missiles quite a lot in this game actually. Right, we can hit his engine deck here on the EXP tank. That means we can... Oh, he's down anyway. But hitting the engine deck on the EXP tank means... Which is at the front of the tank. Means you can get a critical hit on him. Do more damage. And that's been a quick look at the M2 Bradley. Very interesting vehicle. Quite a big target. As you can see from the video, in the gameplay, we sort of get targeted a lot by enemy tanks. And no armour, so it gets penned easy peasy from any side. So you've got to be very careful in it. Maybe use ridgelines more. Go using missiles a lot, because missiles got buffed like in 0.17. So, except for not in this tank. This tank can't fire on the move. And the missiles firing, you can't fire them one after the other as fast as I'd like to. But, balance reasons, it's an okay tank. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's very big. It's got some ERA armour for thwarting those heat shells if they ever fire any heat shells at you. As you saw in the gameplay, the AI was firing some AP shells, so my armour wasn't going to stop any of that. So, yeah, definitely is okay. Speedy, can manoeuvre well, get into other positions. Big target though. The main problem of it is it's gigantic. It's a massive target. And there's got no armour, so easy peasy pens. Anyway, it's been a review of the M2 Bradley. I've been Mr. Zobed1, and I'll see you next time.